Hello, my name is Jeff Ravel. I am Professor Emeritus of History at MIT, and I am a member of the HTrans DH Committee, which is launching a new publication, Reviews in Digital Humanities, based on French and Francophone projects. And what I'd like to do today is give you a sample demonstration of a video that reviewers for our new publication may choose to create to supplement the reviews that we will be publishing. I'm going to go to a longstanding DH project, the Comédie Française Registers website, which I've been involved with for a while, and I'm going to demonstrate some features of that website. So you are now looking at the landing page for the Comédie Française Registers website. And what I'd like to do is demonstrate how one can use this project, in this case, to learn more about a play by Voltaire, Mahomet, which premiered in 1742. I'm going to demonstrate two tools that the website offers to users interested in this question. We go first to the Outils de Recherche page, and we select for daily box office receipts. The first tool that I'm going to demonstrate is the Outils Découverte, the discovery tool. And you can see when this comes up, it gives you some information about what's in the database. I'm going to type in Voltaire and show you what comes up. And you get a listing of all of his plays that were performed at the Comédie Française, along with various categories that are recorded in the database. You also get the percentage of comedies versus tragedies of Voltaire that were performed by the troupe, and authors whose plays were performed as the second play of the evening. Now, I'm interested in Mahomet, and so I'm going to click on that play. And when I do so, we get a initial screen that shows various information about the play, and then a list of performances across the 18th century, the number of performances that were played. And one can look at this, for example, and begin to raise research questions, such as why is it that the play was more popular in some years than others? Why was it not played in certain years? This is the initial research tool for the database on the Comédie Française website. And what I'd like to do next is to go to a more advanced research tool and show you some of the additional ways you can look into data on the performance of Voltaire's play Mahomet in the database. So I go back to the research tools page, I select once again receipts, and this time I want to look at the tool called Recherche par filtre. And I call this up, and here I find a screen which on the left-hand side allows me to select a number of different categories to enter into the database. And so I'm going to select Voltaire to begin with. And you can see that the tool has focused on the 2,433 results of evenings where Voltaire's plays were performed. Now, I'm interested in Mahomet, as I said, and so I'm going to go down here to this window, which allows me to select among the various plays of Voltaire in the database, and I'm going to once again choose Mahomet. And here I get 159 results of times that Voltaire's Mahomet was performed during the 18th century. I may want to select further. And so what I can do is continue to scroll down on the left, these various windows that allow me to select different criteria. I could study the performances of the play in a chronological period by using this slider, What I want to do, however, is to show you examples of the highest box office receipts for performances of this play by Voltaire. And so I click in this box and I get a listing of receipt ranges for all 159 plays that Voltaire performed. And just for this example, I'm going to click the two highest performances. And so here I get windows that indicate that in November of 1787, there was a performance that earned over 4,000 livres, and then the highest grossing receipt for the entire 18th century of Mahomet occurred in 1791 during the Revolution. And the last feature of the discovery of the filtered browser tool that I want to show you is the way in which it connects to the primary source documents that the Comédie Française Registers project is based upon. So if I click on this little camera icon right here, I get a link to a high-resolution digital copy of the original registers conserved in Paris in the archive of the Comédie Française, which shows me this performance on November 25th, 1787, and gives me the breakdown of the different ticket categories, the amount of money earned in each category, and then the total receipts for that evening. And one final feature is that I can even click on this link, View and Register Book, and open up what the project calls the flip books. In other words, this is the entire volume for all of the plays in the 1787-88 season. And I can look around and compare what the troupe was playing on other days and how well it performed at the box office. So here the next day, they did a performance of Hamlet, probably the Ducis translation. And you can see that the box office receipts were about half of what they were for Voltaire's Mahomet the day before. And we can keep on going and look at subsequent days, or we can go backwards and look at performances before Mahomet. So that is an introduction to the possibilities that users will encounter if they go to the Comédie Française Register's website page. Thank you very much.